Let's talk about sitting in the dark looking at a screen. That's how you're going to spend Thanksgiving. Then The Rock has a movie he would like you to go see.
In Faster, he plays an ex-con that has to kill a bunch of people. I'm sure he has a very good reason, though.
You don't want to cross this guy. In Faster, Dwayne Johnson seeks out vengeance for the murder of his brother while being hunted by lawman Billy Bob Thornton.
Brother, I ain't got no beef with you.
Big pineapple eating.
Here, I owe you a refund. Here you go.
Every character in this film is grappling with their inner demons. How did you go to that place?
Just spend a lot of time. Spend a lot of time with the script, spend a lot of time with the character, trying them on, spend a lot of time with the director, talking about backstory, talking about the story itself. Just as important, spent time with a couple of individuals who spent a lot of time in prison for a variety of crimes, including murder. And what's interesting is, even though they were wrong, they served their sentence, they still believe, no, I was wronged, and the best way that I could right the wrong is to take his life.
Can you at least find it in your heart to forgive me? I can't.
Did you do any work with the gunplay? I mean, the gunplay in the film with all the characters seems so real.
Yeah, well, you know, I grew up shooting guns. I've done it quite a bit in movies. The rules are when you do a movie, you have to have a little safety training course every time. When I went for my training, I hit my target right between the eyes.
Tell me about Block 52, which is a fighting style that you learned.
Spent a lot of time with the guys who were in prison, but then we also spent time with guys who were in prison, the new prison culture, but who were badass fighters while they were in prison too. So we tried to think of a style of fighting that the character had that you hadn't really seen before in movies. It wasn't pretty, wasn't fancy, but just how effective could I be at killing somebody with just my hands? Because it's all tight and it's in close quarters. It was amazing. It was really, really cool to learn.
Driver gets this badass Chevelle, Killer gets a Ferrari, and your character gets kind of a 1995 piece of
Right. Well, unfortunately, as the cop, I had to take the government issue.
There's been another shooting.
I got a hunch it might be our guy.
How much of the driving work did you do yourself? But you're driving the car during so much of the film.
I spent a lot of time at Rick Seaman's stunt driving school in California, going 80, 90 miles an hour, doing 45s, doing reverse 180s, and that type of torque, shifting that thing, ran right back into drive. It was awesome. So I do all the driving you see in the movie.
Did you get to keep the car?
Here's the thing. The movie's got to come out. Once the movie comes out, then you make the call to the studio and like, hey, listen, we did pretty good, right, this weekend. Why don't you give me the car?
Show your support for Dwayne. Check out Faster or else.
Good.